wanted to take a minute to show you how to log into the school website for the first time. If you navigate to the school's homepage, www.stmartinschool.org, in the upper right hand corner you'll see a button to log in. If you click on this, it'll bring you to the login box. Now, since you have not logged in before, you come down to this link where it says Forgot Login or First Time Logging In, and click on it. It's going to bring you to this box where you can enter in your email address. For the purpose of this, I'm going to use a test account that we have here at school. But you'd put the email address that you used when you signed up for everything here at school. This should be the address that we have associated with your account. And then down here at the bottom, you click for it to send you your username and a link to reset your password. So if you click on send, that'll come to you. And then I can just click back to login screen. I'm going to come over to my email account, and you'll see two things. The first thing is my username request. Right here, the username for this person or for this account is test user. So I know that now. And then when it comes to for my password, it'll send me a link to reset my password. So if I click on this link, it'll bring me to the page, and it asks me to put in my password. It's got to be at least 8 characters long, and it needs to include at least one number. So I do that, set my password, and then I should be logged in on the resource board. On this first area right here, you should see the name of your child or children that are enrolled in school. One other thing that we want to have you do is try to set up your emergency contacts for your for your children. This will allow or make sure that any emergency notification that goes out from the school through our calling system will get to all of the numbers you want it to get to. So to do that, you come over here and click on, again, it will say your child's name. This one just says student. But once you do that, you're going to come over and go to the contact card. In the contact card area, you need to come down here where it says emergency contacts, and then you go to manage phones. Some of you may have this your phone numbers already over here automatically. If not, they'll be over here in this inactive area. You can click on it and drag it from inactive to the active area. By default, it will have the automated call to come to it, and it'll say never. You need to click on the box and then choose whether you want it to come to it every time or only in an emergency. Every time, sometimes we might send out a phone call that is just a general announcement from the school. We normally handle this through email, but if we wanted to do it through the calling system, this would make sure you get that phone call as well at this home phone number in this example. If you want it to just be for emergency only, you can click that, and when we categorize an announcement that we send out as an emergency, you'll get it on that phone number. Do the same thing for all the phone numbers you have selected. One thing to note, there are only 2 phone numbers can be selected to receive a phone call every time. If you didn't see your phone number listed, as we don't have it in don't have it on the website, you can click on Create New Phone Number, and it'll give you the opportunity to put in first name, last name, relationship, choose the type of phone it is, and add that information in as well. So if I hit save here, it'll come back. It'll make sure that it has the information here. I got a home phone number and a wireless phone number. For again, you can put multiple parent phone numbers in here. You can also do the manage email. Works the same way. If you want to get an emergency email from that system every time, normally we'll send it just directly from the website, but in case we did it from here, I would make sure to select at least 2 emails to put into this as well. So once you've done that, you've got the emergency notifications set up. The other thing to do would be come up and set up your notifications from the actual school website itself. So if I come up here and you click on your name and come down to settings, over here on the left hand side you'll see notifications. If I click on notifications, first thing you want to do is make sure that your email address is correct here. If it's not, you should be able to click on the pencil and change your email address to make sure it is the proper one, and it doesn't say bad or anything beside it. Then down here, the next area you want to look at is where it says announcement posted. If it's the first time you've ever logged in, it'll have setup options instead of edit options. I've logged in with this account before, so that's why it says edit. But whether it says Setup or Edit, come and click on it. By default, you should have school announcements checked. If for some reason it is not highlighted or checked, make sure it is. Then the other two areas down here, the My Groups and My Child's Groups. Under My Groups, which would be groups that you are a member of, Community is the primary one that you would need to have checked. Under your child's groups, depending on their age, Academics or all their classrooms, Community or any other groups they participate in, such as some students are in chess club or drama club or some of the other activities that you can participate in here at St. Martin's. And the final category that you need is athletics if your child is in middle school. These three, Academics, Athletics, and Community, are the ones you want to make sure to have checked off under My Child's Groups. Again, for you, you just need to have your community group checked off. Just click on Save. It'll save those, and make sure to put a check mark under the email column. If you wanted to add a text message as well, if a notification comes out, you can do that here by clicking the plus sign, entering in and following the prompts it gives you to enter in your phone number. And you'll need to make sure that you have your phone with you when you're doing that, because it'll send you a test text and make sure that everything works with that system, so you can set it up here and then click text as well if you would like that option. Under this area, game added, change, this is all athletics and only pertains to middle school, so you can choose whether you want reminders for practices, reminders for games. Again, you can come into those and choose those options as you like. And news posted is the last area. Make sure when you come here, emergency news bulletins are posted. You can check PTO news. And then again, under your groups, the only type of group you'll be enrolled in is a community group. But then for your children's, do academics, athletics, and community. Then hit save and check off the check mark over here under the email column. Down here at the bottom where it says bulk email, please make sure to leave those things checked. This is when you get an announcement from the school based on your child's enrollment and the grade level that they're in or division that they're in. So if you have those, leave these checked off, because this is where most of the important emails from the entire school will come. If you uncheck it, then you'll miss out on a lot of different important communications. So if you take the opportunity before the new parent orientation to log in, make sure you can get in okay. If for whatever reason logging in that way did not help, or the SMES password did not work, if you come to the login page, you have the forgot login or first time logging in option here as well. If you click on that, it's going to ask you to enter your email address and have it send you your username and password, and do that. So if I did this for my user, I'll put this information in, have it send my username and password, click on send, it's going to come, and again I'm going to come back over here to my account. It's going to give me a username. It's going to tell me what my username is. So like here, my username is test user, and also received one from a password request. So it's going to give me an option right here to click this to reset my password. So I click it, it would go and allow me to reset the password to one of your choosing. We hope this all helps. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. My name is Chris Nama, and you can send me an email at cnama@stmartinschool.org, and I will provide you any help that you might need. We look forward to meeting you very soon, and have a great day.